Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. My name is Draygone the Well Fuzzbottom Jr. and these are some of my patrons. Snow Kieran, Hidoru, Theo Vellum, and a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. When we last left off, we went to Polly and defeated a boss, and that boss was holding the third hero's power, which was, open my notes here, humility. So now we've got 3 heroes' powers down and 2 to go. We've got selflessness, courage, and humility. What is left? I forget, and I didn't write it down. It's not important right now. We'll find out what they are when we get them. Now then, what are we going to be doing today, Buster? Let's see here. Another race between Dray Jr. and Aaron to reach Tempest. But unlike Aaron, Rebecca marked a new spot on our world map that wasn't there before, giving us a lead. Because that's totally how that works. So we're going to a place. I forget why we're going to that place, but we'll figure it out as we go along. I mean, some notes I just don't feel like making, and I figure, well, we'll figure it out as we go along. That sort of thing. So let's go ahead and, well, go along. So we got Rebecca back on our team, for what it's worth. It's apparently worth a boat, because now we got a boat. So we can go ahead and head over to where we're supposed to be going. In fact, we can pretty much head anywhere on the world map. Let's go ahead and check this map out. Also, dialogue. Say, do you know where Tempest is? It's pretty easy to see from a world map, you know. It's on a spot of land just behind where Mount Kerning and Harvest are. I'll mark it on my map. It's a kind of far boat ride, so let's hope Aaron got lost and we'll beat him to it. Alright, so it's that new dot there in the middle. Just about directly to the right of our current location. Before we go there, though, we got a whole bunch of exploration to do on this world map, because apparently we can go ahead and get a ton of yams. Like, literally a ton of yams, assuming each yam is 100 pounds or so. So let's see here. I got the guide open up, and it gives me some directions on where to go here. Let's see here. Sail north until you're out of the mountains and see a large rock. Okie dokie. Of course, along the way we're going to be dealing with some random encounters. Hopefully I am able to handle myself with those well enough. Alright, here's a large rock. From there, go west and dock on the northern bit of land. Alright. Oh, here's the first encounter. I imagine for the most part these are going to be the same encounters as the first time we were boating. It seems to be that way. So let me refresh myself on how to battle here. Ooh, and watch for that. So we already established in an earlier episode that depending on the strength of your attack movements are different. Also depending on the weapon, so I kind of want to learn what the sword's movements actually is. So the strongest attack and the weakest attack are basically the same, and the medium attack is just a regular swipe. That's what I want. Alright. Yep, definitely, these enemies are enemies we fought before. That's good. I kind of need some cannon fodder to quickly make my way through. Alright, so we're going to that island in the northwest. Too bad there's no run button while you're on the boat. Ah, here we are. You know, thinking on it, I probably kind of want to possibly prefer changing job classes at some point. Try out some others, but for the moment I am pretty happy with having the Defender. Aw, so close. Alright, new island. Is this going to have new monsters? No, it's the monsters from another area. Recent area. A couple episodes ago. That sort of thing. Should I, like, write down which buttons of my controller are mapped to which spells? Because I am still using the wrong spells. Alright, Wisdom Yam. 25 down. And there's another one on this island apparently. Walk southwest of the dock and across the bridge to find the end yam. So, somewhere in this direction? Is there anything of particular interest on this island besides the yams? Might have to consider checking the map. Boy, this is definitely a larger area than I thought I would be exploring here. Ah, here's the end yam we were talking about. Alright, and after collecting the end yam, the guide says that we should... climb into the mountains and reach the southern end for 5 more yams. Alright, climbing into the mountains, so I guess we're heading southbound. So, let's go. Ah, here we are. Verticality! So somewhere along the way, we should find 5 more yams. Alright, I'm kinda getting the hang of these battles now. I'm also running out of MP. Just to mix things up, let's try a different weapon. Well, I keep getting ambushed a lot, so I definitely want to have something that swings in an arc. Let's go ahead and try the staff again. Alright, where do we go from here? Southern end, so we'll go south. Glad I have this guide. Alright. Here's 3 of them at least. There's an end yam. Mark that off. Just go ahead and grab these now. And then I'll use them. So there's a wisdom yam. A cha yam, or ka yam? Whatever. No battles, please. Wait until I get all through these. Pow yam, which means the last one is going to be a bravery yam. Yep. Is this a dead end? Oh boy. First off, this is still annoying. Let me go ahead and eat these real quick. Alright, hopefully I can pick this up. Good, it wasn't too deep in the ground. That could have been bad. Alright, so that's all the yams in this direction. Where I'm gonna go from here? Get back to my boat? Alright. Alright, made it back to my boat. By the way, apparently at this point we could go to any town we want. So that's kinda nice. Alright, so where are we going from here? From the island pier, sail up past the rocks until you see a wall. Alright. After this fight. Oh, by the way, I gained a level on the way back. Alright. Sailing up until we see a wall. And with that, we have wrapped around the world. And we got new enemies. Mermaid and Snappas. What is it with RPGs and having floating fish? Alright. First things first. Scan. Alright. Mermaid level 14. Fire, earth, and spear. Alright, so, if I can remember which button is use which spells, I will take advantage of that. Also, spear. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, if we're going fishing, or spear fishing, there's a joke somewhere, and I'll probably mess it up. What else we got here? Snappas, which are weak against ice. Well, this gives me a reason to go ahead and switch over to my spear then. This class can't use a spear. Well, that gives me a reason to change class. Actually, hold on a sec. Aww. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have not found much use out of my other attacks outside of wind. Like, I've tried using my other spells, but I either pressed the wrong button or they're in a situation... Will you please stop? Oh my goodness. Hold on a sec. I'm kind of sucking here. What are they weak against? Ice? That's right. Try this again. Screw you. Now I completely forget what I was saying. So I'll just go to the thing that I know I wanted to say. I'm going to want to switch to a bard, apparently, because according to the Battle Tips guide, the bard is really good once you're at level 15. Alright, so here's the wall. Go to the right around this wall and dock at the land above from the lower left. Okie dokie. That would be this. Alright, we got another fish battle here. Let's see if this goes better. Well, we got less enemies, so that'll help. Alright, first things first. I need to make sure I aim this right. And, I was about to use my wind spell. Because as far as extending the combo goes, the wind spell is seeming to be the most useful. Alright, fire. Wow, that was some good damage. Definitely weak against fire, isn't it? I'm trying to use these other spells when the opportunity presents. It's just not so easy finding those opportunities. Alright, so here we are on wherever this place is. There's a yam to your northeast. Well, let's go that way first. Would that be this? Yep, that's the yam. One nice thing about this guide I've got here, the yams are listed by continent. So I know that there's only 2 more yams on this continent. That's really convenient. So let's see here. Shaw to your northwest, bravery and wisdom yams on your lower west. So there's nothing else here? I'm curious. Well, we got new enemies. Alright, runner, weak against ice, immune to wind. So, definitely want to take advantage of my other spells in this situation, because wind is not going... Oh, not immune, it's going to be weak. Well, in that case, wind would still be helpful for extending the combo. Primarily ice, though. That would be this button, I think. Alright, come here, you two. Oh boy! More of those dashy enemies. By the way, it's worth pointing out that I've mentioned at the start of this Let's Play... I mentioned at the start of this Let's Play that this game is using a custom battle system, whereas the default battle system of RPG Maker 2 uses a Dragon Warrior style, Dragon Quest style, first-person battle system. And the default battle system actually has different enemy models than the custom battle system. In fact, there's going to be a whole lot more variety in the default battle system. That is the disadvantage to using this sort of battle system. Wait. I went upper west, and there's 2 yams here. Is that a typo? What do we got here? Wisdom yam, and let me guess, the other one's a bravery yam. Indeed. Now, let me look at this again. Go to the run around this wall and dock in the land above from the lower left. There's a yam to your northeast, which I went. Bravery and wisdom yams on your lower west. I went upper west. That is something to be fixing. It's a good thing my curiosity sent me up here, or I would have been kind of lost looking for those yams. So here I am right now, white dot in the middle of the green. There's gotta be a town to the upper right, in theory. So let's see if I can spot it. No, no town here. You got a lot of land masses that are empty. That's not terribly good game design. That's another new enemy, Magriel? Alright, what's up with you? I have barely any MP left. Weak against light and earth. Really should consider using earth. It would be L2, wasn't it? Aw, that was bad timing. That was nice. Hanging on it, I'm at level 15 now, and the recommended level for the next location is level 14. So I'm getting a little bit of over-leveling here. Thanks in part to me looking for those equipment, grinding for money, that sort of thing. Alright, meet you back at the boat. Alright, so I'm near the boat, and I encounter Area 1 monsters. And they still hit me. I suck. Alright, so get back on the boat to continue. If you need, you can dock northeast of this landmass near Polly to heal up. Northeast of this landmass. Oh, yep, that'll be around Polly. I'm kind of wondering if there's a place that I can dock where I'm not supposed to, because it is possible under special circumstances to actually get onto the land if the land is close enough, if I can get close enough, that is. Anyway, from the landmass sail east and a little north into a small clearing. What, you mean towards Polly? Alright. That's what you mean. No, that's not what you mean, is it? From the landmass, sail east and a little north into a small... Do you mean over here? Is there a spot over here? Oh. You mean a little south. Sunstorm, you need to get your directions right. Alright, so lesson learned. Don't use your earthquake spell unless you're directly next to the enemy. Again, it seems like the wind spell is the most effective in terms of getting groups of enemies into a combo and extending that combo. Although, to my understanding, my wind spell is boosted a little by the fact that I have my favorite color as green, and it also extends the range of the spell, to my understanding. So maybe that has something to do with it. Alright, I need healing. Let's go with... Apple will do. So how am I doing with the green button? Recently dealt 32 damage. No, that's just not useful information. Or I don't know how to make use of it. Alright, so here we got the Palyam and another Palyam, I assume? No, it's an Endiam. Alright, well, let me try to figure this out then. Alright, there's another Palyam right nearby, apparently. There it is. And here I was just saying earlier how these yams are separated by what continent they are, but no, in this situation, the third and fourth sets of yams are grouped together. Alright, so from here, we need to Sail to the other, wider end of the landmass to the east and dock there. Alright, this is the left side of the landmass and it's kind of small. So we need to make our way around to the wider portion. I see where that is. It's that yellow dot over there to the right. Little bit of sand over there, and there's also the path. Oh hey! Another new enemy! Toise! I assume that's short for tortoise. Oh, darn it. My timing is off. Oh boy, that thing shoots 3 times. I was about to use my spell to extend the combo. I needed to use it sooner. Here, have some fire to finish it off. There we go. You know, thinking on it, all these yams I'm finding are definitely going to give me a big boost to, well, basically all of my stats. In fact, the guide admits this. Going after all these now, I'm definitely going to be coming into the next area a little bit strong. I have no idea how I dodged that, and I'm going to, well, I was about to say I'm going to use a spell before I get attacked by that fish, but, I was out of MP. You know what? I haven't actually drank anything during this adventure yet. Or maybe I have and I just can't remember. But I'm drinking something now. Alright, let's do this properly. Aww. That was not proper at all. That was not proper at all. Nope. While I'm at it, I think I'm going to go ahead and eat another apple. These fish are mobile considering they're not swimming. Alright, can I make it to the dock without finding another battle? Wonder what enemies are on the snowy landmass. Probably nothing I want to deal with right now. So directly north of the dock is going to be our last 2 yams for this episode. And here they are. End yam and wisdom yam. I feel like it would have been more appropriate had the end yam been the last one. For obvious reasons. Or reasons that I assume are going to be obvious. And from here, we need to head west, and that is our next destination. It's marked on the map, right? I want to make sure that I'm heading in the general correctness of the direction. Wait, what? No, no. Oh, that's right. That place north of our hometown is where Aaron is headed. But the guide is sending me to Paragon. We were not actually told to go to Paragon. Well, that's where I'm being told to go. And that's where I'm going. Maybe we'll get some new stuff. Looks like Lax. Lax, a magic shop, sells the strongest equipment in the game. Alright. Cool. This weapon apparently does not have the greatest range. Whoa! What was that? Who cast that? Don't cast that. That's dangerous. Definitely glad to be a guardian, but again, I'm gonna be switching things up here in just a bit. Am I still on the path? I feel like I should have been following the path. There's the path. Let's follow the path. It probably leads to Paragon. Yep, there's a town right there. And here we are. Our next destination, according to the guide. Oh look, it's one of those elves that we saw in that beach resort town, who is all suspicious for whatever reason. So is there anything going to be happening here? Nah, it looks like we're just here to kind of explore and get some equipment, and then from here we would be going to Tempest Temple. Well, I don't think that I'll be doing that today. And in regards to, like, well, I haven't really accomplished a whole lot today, have I? I mean, I grabbed a whole bunch of yams, so I guess that counts for something. Do I want to end this episode? Don't look at the time yet. Don't assume that I'm ending the episode and decide that, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this video and not watch the closing of this video. Stay for the whole thing, please. Alright, so I have taken a quick look around town, and it looks like it'll take a bit of time to explore this place, and after having already spent a bunch of time looking around the world map, I don't know how much is going to be edited out, but the way I figure, I'll just save exploring this town for next time. With that said, down at the bottom of the screen is all of my patrons, and next time, we'll explore this town. Head to the library, read some books. Doesn't that sound like a good time? I'll see you then.